Alright everybody, how y'all doing, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to unbox the MSI P81M P33 LGA 1150 motherboard. Now she is used, she came off eBay and everything looking good with that. So now let's get into the unboxing. Now just keep in mind that the motherboard did come with the black plate. I put the back plate on the case already, so I'm going to have to do that later on down the line. So let's get into it. The seller really packed it up nice and neat. Yes, really packed it nice and neat. Alrighty. Isn't she a beautiful baby there? Isn't she beautiful? So let's go ahead and get right into it. Alrighty. It is the MSI H81M P33 LGA 1150 motherboard. The CPU support is the 4th gen Intel CPU, i3, i5, i7. The chipset here is the H81 Express. It holds up to DDR3 1066 MHz to 1600 MHz. Dual channel max memory support is 16 GB. You have your PCIe Gen 2, your PCIe X1 slot. You have SATA 1, SATA 2, SATA 3, and then you got SATA 3 and SATA 4, which is your SATA 2, which is your 3.0 GHz, and this is your 6 gigabit per second. You have your front panels USB 1 as well as your USB 2. You have your JC OM1. You have your front panel audio header. You have your TPM 1.0 header. You have your SP11 on the side. You have your 24 volt, your CPU fan header, as well as your system fan header. You have your CPU 4-pin header there. On the back, you have your PS2 mouse as well as your PS2 keyboard. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 USB 2.0. You have your LAN 10, 100, and 1000 gigabit per second. You have your audio, your mic, your jack, as well as your line out connectors. You have your USB 3.0. You got 2 USBs in the back. You have your DVI as well as your VGA sub. This is a great motherboard to have if you are going with old systems in 2023. This is great to use on 3 operating systems: Windows 7 up to Windows 10, 32-bit as well as 64-bit. And you cannot go wrong with this in 2023. Now, if you are a moderate mid-level gamer, you could go ahead on and put the 4th gen i7 4970K with your nice 2070 Super GPU, and you could go ahead and play some of your latest titles with this system here. Now, if you are more of retro, then you shouldn't have no problem with that. Put your 1060 Super in there, as well as your i7 4770 or 4970K, and you are good to go. This is a great motherboard to have. You cannot go wrong with it in 2023, and I'm happy to have it. I want to thank y'all for watching this unboxing. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Alright everybody, as you see right here, the CPU came in, which is the i7 4770. The CPU came in, and what I'm going to do is to make sure that the motherboard posts. So you got the Rosewell, just my regular CPU cooler. just to go ahead and do for normal testings and make sure that this motherboard posts. Even though it is used, it's going to be a rebuild for my grandson. But anytime you buy new or used hardware, you always want to make sure that the motherboard and everything is working, especially new gear, because 9 out of 10 you may get a defect off the line. And if you buy used, the motherboard may not work after the seller say it is working. So we are going to go ahead on and power on for the first time. I'm going to switch over to the monitor. As you see, the monitor is right there. Let me go ahead on and angle it off perfectly. Alrighty, the moment of truth. Will she post? Let me turn it on. She's on. We got a green light. We got a signal on the motherboard. And there she go. She posted. Alright, there's no, just like I said, there is no SATA boot information up, so it's not reading the post screen, so I'm going to reboot. And there she goes. We are now into the post screen. Here you said the i7 4070-70S CPU at 3.1 gigahertz. It boosts to 9.1. The drum is at 1600. Now, just like I said on the boot up board bench, I'm going to be changing everything for the rebuild. So she's going to be on 8 gigabytes right now. I'm using memory size is 4 gigabytes just for the post to make sure I get this screen. So far, the seller didn't scuff me on this refurbished motherboard, so we are good to go. I'll be resetting everything, everything in the BIOS after I do the rebuild and show y'all everything. But I am happy that she is posted and she looking good. Now it's supposed to be the i7 4770, but I got the S. But it's not a problem. My grandson is going to have very good using Windows 10 because he came to me a month ago and said, Papa, can my computer play Minecraft and Angry Birds? I told him I would take care of that because he was on the ASRock AM2 platform because we want him to be homeschooled during the COVID-19 viruses and everything. But since he's going to school now, he's starting kindergarten August 17th, and I'm happy for that. So when he come home, and if he wants to sit down here, he could come home, sit down at his desk, do his homework, play his Angry Birds with our permission, and Minecraft, and stay focused on school and etc. And I'm happy that this motherboard posted. Y'all see it. I'm happy. I'm excited, and that ends this video. I want to thank y'all for watching the post screen of the motherboard of the MSI H81M P33 with the i7 4770S. Yes, and I'm excited. 3.1 is good for him. He's going to be on the R9 270 2GB GPU because that handles that perfectly. And I did the PC game benchmark test, and trust me, this system here with the R9 270, he playing Minecraft and Angry Birds, he gonna have no issues with that. So I want to thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.